Hello folks, and welcome back to an absolutely beautiful day here in Nova Scotia. Saturday, Easter weekend, so happy Easter everybody. Get right into it. Yeah, I bought a new trailer, a new to me trailer. My B-Wise trailer, my 15,300K rated trailer, tandem axle, you know, dual axle, whatever. It did well. It was a good trailer. You know, nothing really to complain about. It started to like wear the inside tires a bit, but the main reason why I got rid of it was because it wasn't quite long enough, and it was heavy enough, it would have been legal, but it wasn't quite long enough to haul my skid steer with my mulching attachment and a bucket on the deck. It just wouldn't fit. No matter what way I did it, it just wouldn't fit, and you want to have that ability to carry attachments with you. So I went out and I bought a tri-axle trailer. So this is LWL, galvanized, 3 7K axles, 21K rated, tilt deck, and it's 2.5–3 feet longer than what my other trailer was. My other trailer was 20 feet. I think this is 22.5. The only thing I'm going to change on this trailer is that it is a pintle, and I hate pintles. So I'm going to change that to a 2 5/16. I hate pintles. I can't stand them, to be honest, back there banging and smashing around. The trailer's in really good shape. Really good shape. The tires are still good. Once these tires start to wear out, I'll put the heavier duty tires on. I've used it to haul my FJ, and that's it so far. So today I'm going over to the farm and I'm picking up the skid steer. So that would be the heaviest load that I've had on this, obviously. But it is nowhere near what I can handle. I've got lots and lots and lots of payload on this bad boy. These here, they came with the trailer. I'll obviously leave them on, but I don't really need them, to be honest. I'm gonna put a better toolbox on. That's one downfall with this trailer, is that the toolbox is so small. So and I'll end up putting a bigger toolbox on here, and I'm gonna try to mount, there's a mount for a winch, I believe. I'm gonna try to find a spot to mount a spare tire on here, because that's always good to have. But with a tri-axle trailer, it's not, if you lose a tire, it's not the end of the world, because you still have 2 tires. So I might not carry a spare, I don't know, we'll see. But anyway, we got the big bad boy hooked up. I got my main man in the truck with me. Say hi.
Hi.
What are we going to do? We're going to get the skid steer, right buddy? All right, so we're off. We got about an hour, a little over an hour drive to get there. So it's hammer down time. All right, we're getting close. Beautiful landscape up here. Absolutely beautiful. Up here, over here, wherever. Outside Hansport, Windsor, in the valley. Cat in the field. Everything always gets greener quicker in the valley than anywhere else. Typically they get a lot more sun. They're not as close to the main body of the ocean. They get a lot more sun up here, and obviously that's warmer, and the soil is incredible for farming and growing. But anyway, we're probably 5 minutes away from the destination. Probably have to bring this gear back in to finish the job. We just couldn't do it. It was too wet. We're trying to put 32 posts in with an auger and the skid steer, but it was just too wet. We couldn't be precise with where we were placing them, and it got stuck. Ended up having to haul the skid steer out with an 080. So we're gonna haul it here for now, because I've got lots of other things that I can be doing with the machine. I think the guy actually may have ordered an auger for his 8-ton. He has an 8-ton of his own, so he might attempt to finish off the project. I'm not sure, but we've been up here now for like a month and a half doing various things for him. Did a lot of mulching, put his septic in, put drain in, cleaned out his pond and around his pond area, made some trails. Yeah, I think there's still more work to do, but it needs time to dry out a bit where we're trying to do things. So I'm gonna haul this out and take it home today, and I'm either going to keep the bucket on and fix up the driveway a bit more this weekend, or I'm gonna show you guys something when I get back. I got a new toy for it, or I'm gonna throw that on and start playing around with that. So stay tuned to the end of the video to see what arrived for the 345. All right, so here we are. We are loaded up, ready to roll just about. Put my lock pin back in here. Okay, so there's where I got it sitting. Basically just right ahead of the front axle, counterweight right over the rear axle. I'll play around with this a little bit to figure out exactly where the best spot is, but loads of room on the deck. I can definitely come back further this way, especially if I had the mulcher sitting there, adding the tongue weight to the truck. I don't have any air in my bags right now, or 10 pounds, because Bauer is sleeping, and if I fire up the compressor, he's gonna wake up. But you can see still isn't sitting on the overloads. The airbags are a little squished, but they're doing something. But yeah, no, it seems like it's pretty good. You know, most guys who have 450s don't put airbags on anyway, but I do. Anyway, all right, we're ready to pull on out of here. Turn my trailer brakes up. Okay. Get through the gate here. Oh yeah, the brakes are really strong. Oh, too far. Okay. Yeah, brakes feel great. And we are off. So with my other trailer, you had to kind of be a bit picky and pay attention to where you were putting the machine on the trailer. Because if you gave it too much tail weight, man, she would really sway around back there. Now, hopefully with this trailer, I won't have that issue. I really don't think I will, that's for sure. But yeah, that trailer was a good trailer, but I don't know, those torsion axles and I don't know, just hauling my Mini, you know, you had to really pay attention, especially when I had my 350 single rear wheel. I hauled this skid steer with that trailer 4 or 5 times, or probably more than that, and it actually did really good because I knew where to put it. And it definitely would have served me, you know, well going forward, but this is the better trailer for attachments up front and all that stuff. I've got lots of room on this trailer. This is the right trailer for what I'm doing, hands down, no doubt about it. But yeah, it feels really good. The only thing is I can hear the pintle ball back there sliding around and beating around. I just don't like that at all. Pintles are nice because they're so easy to hook up to, you know, but with backup cameras now, you can get right underneath, right onto the 2 5/16 every time. So that's definitely happening. That'll be the first thing that I do to this trailer, is take that pintle off and get a 2 5/16 ball on there. But anyway, just gonna keep cruising on here. I got a stop to make on the way home, and then I'll pick it up on the highway. But this is all twisty turny roads, as you can see, and man, it doesn't even feel like there's anything back there. It doesn't feel, this truck has so much power, it handles the load so well. It literally does not feel like there is anything behind my truck right now. Okay, we're getting close to home. We're on the highway right now, and man, this is such a good feeling. Feels so stable back there. Like I said, the other trailer felt good, but yeah, look at all the trailers. But nowhere near as good as this. This feels incredible, like incredible. See if these people acknowledge that I'm coming through here, or they just expect me to slow down. No, they're slowing down. Okay, I'll speed up. All right, so we're hitting this big hill here. We call it the Michelin Hill. I'm gonna set my cruise, but the vehicle in front of me is starting to slow down. Set my cruise at 103, but now I gotta slow down for this guy. But let's see if we can go here. Shift down to 8th. And we're going. If I was set normally, you know, if there was nobody in front of me and I just had my speed set at, you know, 100, 105 kilometers an hour, 9th gear would pull this hill. 10th gear potentially, but definitely 9th. But where I had to slow down and now I need to speed up to pass, 8th is what it chose. 8th is what it chose. But yeah, first time using this trailer, man, it feels so good. So the digger. So the stability of it is one thing. The brakes, another thing, and the extra payload, add that to the list. But the length, the extra length was needed. So all around a much better trailer for what I'm doing. Hey folks, well, we are back. Where did he get to? Power! Power! Where is he at? What are you doing? Oh my. Okay, well, we're here. First time hauling the skid steer. Your hand dirty? Yeah, you want mittens? It's like plus 18 out, buddy. Man, it is windy. Holy cow. It got windy. But anyway, there it is. First time hauling with the trailer, and I am so happy that I have this trailer right now. Very well built, heavy duty trailer. I'm pretty sure they make these over in PEI actually. I'm gonna paint this right here because that's the only spot on the trailer that is pretty much not galvanized, to be honest. So I'm gonna paint that, dress that up, and brakes, awesome, stability, amazing. I love the jack compared to the other one. Holy, I am like blown away here. Heavy duty drop jack, 2-speed, easy to get into, get at, drop it down. Toolbox is laughable though, I gotta say that. It's not much. But anyway, I'm gonna get this thing unloaded and probably start doing some more gravel, and then, oh yeah, I gotta show you guys what I got down below. Alright, that's the next part of this video. I'm gonna head down below and show you guys what's down there waiting for me. Alright, so here is what Here is what has arrived. So this is the SSQ 160 Osma SSQ 160 skid steer mulcher. It has the bite limiter. It is not the variable speed motor. So this is a temporary rig unless I fall in love with it. The 180 with the variable speed motor was not available yet, but they had this one. And so they sent me this one, and then once the 180 comes in, if I decide that I still want the 180, I don't want to keep this one, then I'm gonna get the 180 sent to me. So no, I paid for this. But yeah, this is the thing I'm most excited about. But then we've got this guy right here. So this is the TF Osma, again, TFXL 100Q, I think it's called. This is going to be going the 95. So I'm not sure. I haven't checked the bolt holes yet to see if the bolt holes will match up at all. I think this is definitely, this looks like it could be wider than this spacing. Anyway, I got to figure that all out. But probably have to get a new plate fabricated. The ears and all that stuff are fine, but the actual mounting plate looks like it's too wide. But I haven't even gotten into measuring or nothing yet, to be honest. But just looking at this, this here compared to that, yeah, I don't think it's gonna match up even close to it, to be honest. So that is what we've got. We've got a new mulcher for the 95 and a new mulcher for the 345. So on this here, I just went with all planer style teeth. So this is the door that opens. So it has a hydraulic door that opens. Now my Sani only has a primary joystick control. I don't have a secondary. So what I'm gonna do is do what the FAE comes standard with a solenoid, electric solenoid, and you run an electric line for your gates. So I already have that in my machine. I already have the line run. I already have the toggle switch. So I'm gonna take these hoses, because it comes with hoses. I'm gonna take those and I'm gonna hook up a solenoid control to the motor, and then that will be what runs my gate. And it's only one gate that opens versus two. So this is a complete different style mulcher. Like, I mean, they're all the same, they do the same thing, but you look at this and you look at this, it's just a complete different engineering thought process. This has a 39-inch cut, but it's 45 inches overall. Here I'll show you the teeth. So they are the planer style teeth. The bolts are huge. Here's some extra teeth in here. So the bolts are massive, what compared to the FAE. And then we've got some carbide teeth, and we've got the planer teeth. So, and we got some extra holders. But yeah, I'm definitely excited to try this out, get it geared up on the 95. But probably more excited than anything to try this out, because I've never used a skid steer mulcher in my life. Never. These have different mounting points here. You can extend it out if you want to. This is like 3,000 pounds, something like that. But the beauty of the skid steer is you literally just hook the hoses up, hook up your electrical, which is standard, that comes on. If you look at the plug here, this plug will mount up right to this, right to your electrical connection. And same as your hoses, your high flow hoses. And then you literally just take this off and put that on. That's the beauty of a skid steer. They're just generic across the board. So on this one here, and I'll obviously have a more in-depth video of this later on, but on this machine here, I went with planer style teeth in the center and carbides on the outside. Because if you're gonna top a tree, you're gonna do it in the center. So I got planers through the center and carbides on the outside. So 3 rows of carbides on each side, and then the rest is planer. So I'm hoping to get this hooked up this weekend and give it a try. I honestly don't even know how to use anything inside the cab yet. I don't know which control will do what. Anyway, I haven't figured none of this out yet, but there's a manual right behind that seat, so that's what's gonna happen. But anyway, folks, that's gonna do it for this one. So the trailer, huge upgrade. I'm loving it. Definitely excited to get this stuff geared up. I've got some work here on my property that I'm gonna start out with because I don't want to take this to a job site for the first time, not having a sweet clue what I'm doing. So the first time I use it, it's gonna be laughable, to be honest, because it's completely different than using an excavator. It just is. But we'll get there. But anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for this one. So until next time, take care, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Bye.